Hello Vegan Prism, and today we are in Balance Bowl, the only vegan restaurant of the islands of Malta, and today we have with us David Fava and Julia Oh. David here is a local, he's a Godzotin, but Julia's from all the way in South Korea, and we'll be talking with them to see basically their road into veganism. They're just normal vegans like myself, for example, but they also have their own Instagram page and focus on spreading the word and also on other issues, which we'll be talking with them. Now, first and foremost, who are you and what's your background?
Ladies first.
Yes, of course.
So I'm Julia. I'm from South Korea. We live in Hanover, Germany. Been since 5 years, since 3 years. Yes, I am a viola and violin teacher and also doing my master's in music education, which is why I'm living in Hanover.
Wow.
So I'm originally from Gozo. My name is David, as Robert.
Yes, not David, David.
The Malti. Yeah, I've been living in Hanover the past 3.5 years, which is where we met. I work as a business development manager for a Japanese company in the IT sector.
Wow.
So it's pretty tough to stay vegan amongst tables full of men during the day, but
Yes, yes,
it's
I
the
can
message we need to
imagine.
get
Yes,
through
yes.
that it's highly possible and enjoyable.
I mean, being vegan is always a challenge, but that's why you have the belief system, so you always push.
Definitely.
Who started? Who's the first that was vegan amongst you?
Me.
The guy. It's not
The
always
guy,
the
it's
woman.
important.
It's not always the
It's
woman.
important, yeah, because most of the time they tell me if we're at dinner together and say, oh, you must be vegan because your girlfriend made you. I say, no, it was me that made her actually.
Yes.
And yeah, I was your typical gym meathead goer. So if I did it, everyone can do it. I think we'll get to the how later, but
Yeah.
yeah, so I was the first one, and I'm proud of that.
And how long after you met did you go vegan?
1 month, right?
Yes, it's
So-
very convincing.
Yes, I'm very sure he is. So, what pushed you to go into veganism?
Shall I start? Or yeah, so for me it was definitely the health. Yeah, so when we talk veganism, as most vegans know, we talk about 3 pillars such as moral, environment, and health.
Exactly.
And for me, it was definitely the health.
Yeah.
So I watched the documentary, What the Health. I seriously urge viewers to watch it too.
Yes.
And I said, wow, I never stopped to think. I mean, it's bad and you need to eat your greens for
Yeah.
vitamins, but it was also the life process that made me. I can give one quick example.
Yes, please.
I ate a lot of chicken,
Mhm.
as maybe more than half of the guy population
Yes,
does in
yes.
the world. And for the gains, you pay for them later in life. Or in the case of us, since we eat a lot, you pay sooner rather than
Of
later.
course, of course.
But yeah, so I was grilling the chicken. I was in Germany, and maybe people will say the quality is worse than here or so on and so on. But when we talk, we're talking about the general market. Yeah? So it's the majority of this produce. And as I was grilling it, a ton of water came out of the ground. I'm sure this is a common occurrence.
Yes, yes.
And you look into it and you're like, what am I eating? Why should I pay for something that's making me sick? Or
Yes.
and it doesn't even taste good, because to make chicken taste good,
Exactly.
what do we put? Herb.
Yes, to make meat taste good in general, it's the herbs and how you cook it. It doesn't taste good on its own.
So then I had some problems with my back, and I had another colleague who she had problems with her back, and an Ayurvedic doctor suggested that she tries a vegan diet for 2 months.
Alright,
So for me it wasn't the case related to food, it was just muscle stress during training, but her pain completely went away. Yeah, she had this Atherosclerosis,
Alright.
which is normally found in elderly people, but yeah. So that pushed me, it was my catalyst.
Yes,
let's say.
yes.
Then I watched the documentary, then overnight I just...
It's a snowball effect from there. And what about you?
So for me, maybe it's not so common among all vegans, but it was because of the taste.
Okay.
So we Koreans are meat-loving people. I mean, as a family, like growing up, I used to eat a lot of meat as well. And yeah, in Germany, while living alone, if you don't buy it, you don't eat it.
Yes.
So if you buy it, actually you have to eat it. And after some time, I just couldn't smell the smell of the meat. I just couldn't bring it up to my mouth, and I didn't like it anymore. And then I started buying less and less. And then if you buy less, there's no more in the fridge. So technically you're reducing over time. And also for cheese and butter, it's not originally in our typical diet. And it would always.
So it was easier for you.
Yes.
I think as an Asian far side of Asia, it's a very different traditional diet than the Mediterranean.
Yes, of course we definitely
It's very meat focused.
although it's been modernized and westernized a lot, and we put cheese in everything. But if you actually remove cheese and butter from your diet, actually we don't have a lot of traditional food with cheese because it's not in our tradition.
Let's say it like that. It's very much easier for us to veganize her dishes, her traditional dishes than Maltese ones.
Well, Roberto went back to the ferret. She did a mean lasagna. It's amazing.
I did the fish pie. It's on my Instagram, so the full recipe will be out soon. But it's definitely narrower to try and veganize Maltese food.
Yes, I agree. So you have Instagram accounts. You push veganism through social media, like many of us do. What's the aim? What's the target when it comes to social media? What are you focusing on?
Yeah, I think I want others to experience the boom in, let's say, understanding what food really is. So I thought I ate everything before, which was not the case. Because I usually fall into a routine, like eating the same breakfast, lunch, and dinner as I go along throughout the day when I was an omnivore. But it's like when I became vegan, I was forced to try out
explore new options,
and then it just took off. Like, oh my god, I couldn't believe myself. And then you want to share that enthusiasm, positive energy from food with everyone you meet. It's uncontrollable. That's how it started.
Yes.
And the main aim of eating such a diet for the humankind is better health for everyone.
Definitely.
And we can avoid, as many studies show, I'm not saying this, I'm not a doctor, many studies I have read, how beneficial it is if all the population would turn vegan.
Definitely, the science is there 100%. What about you, Julia? What's your focus on the Instagram page? Is it the same, mostly on food or other stuff?
So on Instagram, mainly on stories, I share what I cook and also about sustainability, environmental consciousness, I would say.
Yes.
And on Facebook, on my personal page, I share a lot of articles about vegan awareness.
Animal suffering, I'd say, or...
and the environment is because of the Amazon rainforest.
Yes, which is currently going on still.
And my aim, I would say, is that if 1% see my post or story and make a connection between the animal being the animal, the life itself, and not meat, and make that connection.
And it works. It definitely works because first and foremost, if the person doesn't change on just their post, they're like little seeds. And every time they see something like this, the seed is water.
It's easier to make plant-based food more lookable,
Yes.
It's colorful.
Visually appealing.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think as vegans or vegan food pushers, we must focus on the aesthetic aspect.
At the end of the day, people don't, let's be honest, at the end of the day, most people don't care what they're eating as long as it tastes good and it fits in their norm of what food is.
Your taste buds will change, your perception of hunger will change. Generally, when we're hungry, we're craving liquids, not food, because we are by evolution, we're frugivores. I think Roberta would agree with me.
Yes.
But yes, so there's just this mental block that at first the person needs to, and I'm the best example. I will never point my finger at somebody. I used to eat 10 eggs every morning, 500 grams of chicken, and 500 every single day. So we must make this comparison. I will never forget where I started from. I wasn't born vegan, nobody was, because we didn't have the choice.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So yeah.
And that leads us to the next question. What is your favorite food, starting with you?
Oh, that's very hard. Maybe you can start.
Okay.
So let's say favorite.
Like a favorite dish, one dish that you would pick out of all the rest.
I think my morning oat bowl. So I I like fruits mainly, and I would live off it. So I put like oats and maybe a touch of plant milk if I'm gonna do it overnight. Otherwise, when I'm at the office, quick tip, I just pour hot water over everything, and that's it.
Yeah.
Because I would have frozen berries on top, and some frozen mango, some dates, and peanut butter.
That's sounds really healthy.
And together with coffee, I'll just sip it down, and that's how I start.
You probably can literally live on it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, most
You
likely.
have, if you increase the amounts, you can easily get to 80% of your daily nutrient targets, protein, carbs, fats, whatever. And all the
Fair enough. That's a good choice. What about you, Julia?
Yes, I think my favorite food changed recently because we made this version of our pancakes.
Oh yeah,
Pancakes.
And I really love the fluffy pancakes
Sunday
we
morning
make.
pancakes.
Yes,
So
yes,
go to
yes.
whenever, we feel like pancakes, we just have the image popping in our head and the taste that's already.
Yes, yes.
So you see, it's
And
not
we get happy, we really
main
enjoy
food.
food and the happiness we get from food. So I think it's really
Yes,
important
yes,
to make it
100%.
tasty and
preparing
also-
it,
And most
Visually
of the
appealing
times,
as
most
well.
of the times, the secret ingredient, David can attest to this, like the plate of the nana, the grandmother, like what she would put, it's usually love. Love is the secret ingredient which changes the taste of food 110%. Now, you two live in Hanover, okay? What's the story behind that?
So I moved because of my education, my studies, because
I
I
moved.
made an audition and I got accepted and then moved there. And since 5 years I lived in Hanover where I met David.
Yeah, so for me it was, since I started working, it was always on the books because our headquarters is based in Hanover.
Okay.
So first I worked for some 8 months in Istanbul,
All right.
and there was a chance to go back to headquarters, which is how I got there 3 years later. So work, let's say.
Yes, work. And how do you feel in Hanover? Like, how is it to live in such a city?
We love it.
We love it now, yes. So for me, of course, the beginning years are always hard. You miss home, you're here, you know everybody, and everybody knows you. Then you suddenly get thrown into a place where
Yes.
you're just a number.
Yes, yes.
But now I wouldn't trade it for the world. So it's not a big city, and it's surrounded by green areas.
Which is always a plus. Politicians take note. All right. You've come to Malta. Obviously, we're in Malta. You've only been here twice. Yes, this is your second time. So you can't really make a comparison as to the last time. But did you feel a change from the last time that you came?
I somehow felt that there were more green areas. I don't know
So
if
we
this is
said,
true.
let's say what we said, contrary to current affairs, but
Yes,
we
yes.
said that nonetheless of the dry summer we're
Yes.
having and the dry days we have all over the world, the trees did not suffer so much damage, it seems. But
Not from the weather.
not from
Let's
the
say
weather,
that. Not
yeah.
from the
So
weather.
I read current affairs. I'm sure Julia doesn't take so much interest in what's happening currently. But yeah, so Malta.
Yes.
So if you're going to ask me, yes, of course, we're seeing the tree saga, which is currently going on. That's of course a very negative note.
Yes.
Our environment is pretty rare, so we have to preserve what we currently have. But if you're gonna tell me a period of 5 years, definitely we have overcrowding. of
Yes, yes. I mean,
So this is what
the National Statistics Office released a couple of weeks ago that basically in the last 5 years, Malta's population has increased 20,000 every year. So it's a 100,000 increase across less than half a
It's
decade,
pretty,
which is crazy.
which has its good sides, of course. The economy is booming. but
Yes, yes.
The environment should be kept on top of the
Yes,
economy.
yes.
as an
There's
agenda.
too much emphasis on the economy, unfortunately. In terms of activism, do you do any activism in Hanover? Obviously.
Apart Instagram.
Yes, apart from it, because that, social media is a massive.
Which you have at our fingertips, and you can do it even if you're lazy, you know.
But let's say traditional activism, like hands-on going outside, doing stuff. Do you do stuff like that?
So
we started.
Yes, we participated in Fridays
Our
for Future
first protest.
where we had, I have a vegan sign.
Yeah.
We had like a planet sign.
Interesting enough, the only vegan sign. So the main focus was coal, actually.
All right.
We were protesting,
Germany uses a lot of coal.
I can imagine.
Ironically enough, because they have a lot of wind, renewable energy from wind turbines and so on. But it was our first protest some 2 months ago, I think.
So it was an environmental protest, and there was no one, except from you two, had a vegan sign.
Yes.
And when we asked, we didn't get an answer, actually.
Yeah, because probably they realized that they fudged up, you know. Because let's be honest, there's so many environmental movements that, for some reason or other, they either don't take it into consideration or they ignore it for maybe agendas. That changing your food is probably the single most important thing you can do at home to help the environment.
And the easiest.
And the easiest, definitely.
Reduce your carbon footprint.
It's easier, for me personally at least, if you were given the choice, it's easier for me not to eat a hamburger than not to drive my car.
Yeah.
So to produce one burger, I don't know the exact figures, but to produce 1 pound of burger is the equivalent of a car driving 55 miles.
Yes.
Which is not a joke.
Of course. And these days, there are so many alternatives it's crazy. The type of alternatives is just out of this world. Last question. Where do you see yourself? What's the plan in the visible future, let's say that?
Definitely a future that has more food in it. So us preparing the food, us sharing food and so on. So definitely something in that sphere.
Yes, so food. I'm with you on that one. So, what are the names of your accounts so people can look them up? We'll obviously put the links in the description. But what are the names of the accounts?
So my name, it's David Fava.
And yours?
Mine is Julia, puts vegan all together.
Alright, so that brings us to the end of our interview here with David and Julia. Put your ideas and comments in the section below. Once again, shout out to Balance Bowl, the only vegan eatery here in Malta, and Gozo of course. And catch us on the next one. Ciao.